Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelorette guy Gansert speaks out on heartbreaking end. The Golden Bachelorette alum, Guy Gansert is speaking out on the heartbreaking end to the hit ABC series. He was the runner-up and had a lot of hope for himself and Joan Vassos. Sadly, she told him she was not in love with him and had feelings for someone else. So, how is Guy doing a little more than a week after the live finale aired? Keep reading for more details. Joan Vassos had the daunting task of dating 24 men at once. This was what it took to be the first Golden Bachelorette. She had been a contestant on The Golden Bachelor but left early due to family reasons. Though she connected immensely well with Gary Turner, Joan knew her family would always come first. That made her the perfect choice to be the female lead because she was warm, loving, and cared for her children and grandkids. Toward the end, she had 4 hometown visits with Guy Gansert being one of them. His family loved her, so it was an easy choice to put him in the final 3. After Pascal Abgui self-eliminated, Guy was in the final 2 alongside Chalk Chapel. Both men expressed how much they cared for her, but when Chalk said he was in love, Joan knew what she had to do. She told Guy that she cared for him but her heart belonged to someone else and got engaged to Chalk. So, how is Guy doing now that it is all said and done? According to Collider, he is still struggling with the aftermath of everything. He is grateful for everything as he has allowed his heart to open again. For that, he is thankful for Joan Vassos and the whole experience. However, Guy Gansert was blindsided by the breakup and admitted he would always love her. Yet, he wants only the best for her and Chalk, but notes, "I just can't be in love with her." He knows he remained true to himself the whole journey, and though it did not work out in his favor, he understands Joan had to follow her heart. Guy Gansert revealed that he would come back and do another Bachelor show if asked. Fans have felt he would be a great choice for the Golden Bachelor, but it does not appear that decision has been made. After he made his last social media post regarding the Golden Bachelorette, Guy received a lot of fan support. "You are a true gentleman and deserve all the best life has to offer. You should be the next Golden Bachelor. You're a great man and I know true love will find you soon. Never give up. You are the guy many of us are dreaming of. Looks like he will not have any problems finding love in the near future. More importantly, he is ready for love and that is all that matters." What do you think of Guy and are you impressed by him? Let us know in the comments below. Golden Bachelorette star Guy Gansert speaks out on heartbreaking end. Guy Gansert sat quietly in his sunlit Denver home, the usually jovial gleam in his eyes replaced with a reflective sorrow. It had been only a week since the Golden Bachelorette finale aired, and while millions witnessed his journey to find love, few knew the depth of the heartbreak he carried after the cameras stopped rolling. "Some moments are too beautiful to last," Guy began, his voice steady but laden with emotion. "And that's okay. Love, at its best, teaches us something, even if it doesn't turn out the way we hoped." A journey of hope. When ABC announced the Golden Bachelorette, the anticipation was palpable. At 63, Gansert represented the perfect candidate, charming, charismatic, and a widower with a heartwarming story of resilience. His late wife, Eleanor, had been the love of his life, their 35-year marriage a testament to devotion. After her passing 5 years prior, Guy had hesitated to re-enter the dating scene. "I didn't know if my heart could ever open again," he admitted. "But my kids pushed me to give it a shot. They said, 'Dad, love isn't a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's an everyday-you-real-life thing.' That hit me." Entering the mansion alongside 24 accomplished women ranging in age from 60 to 75, Guy quickly emerged as a favorite. His thoughtful demeanor and easy laugh made him the kind of man who seemed destined for a happily ever after. Falling for Linda. Among the contestants was Linda Matheson, a retired art curator with an infectious smile and a love of adventure. Their chemistry was undeniable from the start. Dates that ranged from painting in Tuscany to quiet moments under the stars revealed their shared values and dreams. By mid-season, Linda had become a frontrunner, with Guy confessing he felt something stirring in him he hadn't experienced in years. She had this way of looking at the world like every moment was a masterpiece waiting to happen, Guy shared. It was intoxicating. By the finale, viewers were convinced Linda was the one. As Guy knelt with a vintage diamond ring in hand, tears shimmering in his eyes, millions held their breath. The unexpected goodbye. But life, like reality television, thrives on twists. Days after the finale was filmed, Linda shocked everyone by ending their engagement. She called me one morning, Guy recalled. It was out of the blue. She told me she couldn't go through with it, that as much as she cared about me, she realized her heart wasn't ready for the commitment we had planned. Guy paused, his voice faltering. I respected her honesty, but it crushed me. It felt like losing Eleanor all over again. Linda later issued a statement, explaining her decision. Guy is an incredible man, and I'll always cherish our time together, she wrote. But I've spent so many years living for others, my career, my family. I realized I needed time to figure out what I truly wanted before committing to a new chapter. Picking up the pieces. For Guy, the heartbreak was compounded by the public nature of their split. I couldn't grieve in private, he said. Everywhere I went, people wanted to talk about it, to offer advice or condolences. I know it came from a good place, but it was overwhelming. Still, Guy refused to let the experience harden him. Instead, he channeled his energy into self-reflection. I realized that just because something doesn't last forever doesn't mean it wasn't meaningful, he explained. Linda taught me to love again. That's a gift I'll always treasure. The fans rally behind him. Despite his heartbreak, Guy's vulnerability endeared him to fans. Social media buzzed with messages of support, many sharing their own stories of love and loss. I've received letters from people all over the world, Guy said, smiling for the first time in the interview. Widows, widowers, people who've been through divorce, they all tell me the same thing, my story gave them hope. That means everything to me. What's next for Guy? When asked about his future, Guy's eyes sparkled with the faintest glimmer of hope. I'm not closing the door on love, he admitted. I've learned that life is unpredictable. Who knows, maybe the right person is still out there, waiting for the right time. For now, Gansert is focusing on his passions: traveling, volunteering, and spending time with his 3 grandchildren. They remind me of the kind of love that's pure and unconditional, he said. That's enough to keep me going. Reflecting on the Golden Bachelorette. Looking back, Guy has no regrets about his time on the show. It was a roller coaster, he said with a laugh. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. It taught me more about myself than I ever expected. He hopes the show inspires others in his generation to embrace new opportunities. It's never too late to take a chance, he emphasized. Whether it's love, a new hobby, or even just reconnecting with old friends, life's too short to sit on the sidelines. A message to Linda. When asked if he had any final words for Linda, Guy didn't hesitate. I want her to know I'm grateful, he said. She made me feel alive again. I hope she finds whatever it is she's looking for. His voice softened as he added, and if she ever changes her mind, well, my door isn't locked. Closing the chapter. As our conversation drew to a close, Guy leaned back in his chair, a mix of peace and melancholy etched on his face. "Heartbreak doesn't have to break you," he said. "It can be a beginning, not just an end." For the Golden Bachelorette's leading man, the journey may not have ended as he hoped. But in his courage to love again, he proved that even in heartbreak, there is strength, and in every ending, the seeds of a new beginning.